Hello and welcome to my channel, Boo Snakes and More. Today we're going to be talking about a dangerous severe weather outbreak. So please like this channel and subscribe. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And for more videos like this, watch my other half's channel, A&A Snakes and Stuff. My youngest son's channel, Henny's Toys and Games. Or my oldest son's channel, Little Chris 10. Damaging and dangerous conditions will unfold for millions as perhaps the most significant severe weather outbreak of the year so far begins on Friday and concludes on Sunday.
Mom, love you.
Love you too. And what may unfold into the biggest severe weather and tornado event of the year. So far, dangerous, damaging, and possibly life-threatening conditions will occur in dozens of states. The area is spread over 500,000 square miles and is home to more than 100 million people in the central and southern United States. AccuWeather meteorologists warn. The multiple-day severe weather event will last from Friday to Sunday, shifting eastward each day from the Great Plains to the Mississippi, Ohio, and Tennessee valleys, the southern and central Appalachians, and the Gulf and Atlantic coast. The northern extent of the severe weather will be unusual for so early in the season, especially considering that part of the zone has experienced snow and sub-freezing air in recent days and may quickly return to those conditions in the wake of the storm system. The severe weather risk will reach portions of the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, and Michigan. Powerful wind gusts will be the most common cause of tree, power line, and property damage from the thunderstorms that erupt. There may be hundreds of incidents of damaging straight-line wind gusts. The storm system's intensity will also produce strong winds separate from the thunderstorm activity. Some of the stronger thunderstorms will contain hail to the size of marbles and golf balls. Even larger hail could fall in a small number of the biggest storms. Any of the thunderstorms can bring torrential downpours that can briefly reduce motorists' visibility, flood city streets, and leave ponding on poorly drained highway stretches. The severe weather threat includes multiple major cities such as St. Louis, Chicago, Nashville, New Orleans, and Atlanta, as well as hundreds of thousands of miles of rural communities. The risk of tornadoes will extend to the nighttime hours Friday and Saturday nights, which will add to the danger. Multiple tornadoes anticipated.
If I fall asleep, wake me up.
Gauging the number of tornadoes that can be produced during a severe weather outbreak is challenging any time of the year, but especially so during the early springtime. Daytime heating is often limited. The air is often not very moist, and low cloud cover can be stubborn to bake. All three tend to limit the severity of thunderstorms, and the discrete thunderstorm cells, referred to as supercells, these rotating powerful thunderstorms tend to produce a substantial number of tornadoes. AccuWeather meteorologists are examining where the greatest warmth and moisture will be present versus where the best jet stream, energy, and wind shear will be. In other words, where the most ideal conditions for thunderstorms will be. It is possible that these ideal conditions will remain somewhat separated from each other Friday, which would limit the number of tornadoes. AccuWeather senior storm warning meteorologist Eddie Walker said. However, should these conditions unite, it could lead to a concoction of tornadoes. Currently, the most favorable zone for a clustering of thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes Friday may be centered in parts of Missouri, central and southern Illinois, and northern Arkansas. However, there can be a tornado anywhere in the some risk and moderate risk zones. Have the app unlock AccuWeather alerts with Premium Plus. The severe weather threat zone will extend from the central and eastern Great Lakes Saturday, including southern Ontario to the central Gulf Coast. The area where the jet stream and the warm, moist air interact the most may focus on the zone from central Kentucky through much of Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi to western Georgia, the western part of the Florida Panhandle, and the southeastern part of Louisiana. This could be the region where there are multiple significantly strong tornadoes that may be on the ground for more than a couple of minutes. Severe weather to reach Arctic coast Sunday, as is often the case when severe weather advances from the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast. The threat may tend to be more linear by Sunday, meaning it may be primarily from a line or two of thunderstorms packing strong straight line wind gusts and torrential downpours. As the storms develop near and pass through the busy Interstate 75, 77, 81, and 65 corridors and the major airport hubs from Charlotte to Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City, major traffic disruptions, including flight delays and cancellations, will be possible. Renewed flooding risk for Kentucky's surrounding states. When storms and rivers, streams and rivers in Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, and Tennessee have receded from their high levels in response to the mid-February deluge, the ground is still moist enough to react quickly to additional heavy rain in part of this area, as well as new territory in portions of Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, and the Carolinas. From 1 to 3 inches of rain may pour down in 12 hours in part of this zone from Saturday to Sunday, which will generally be well handled by streams and rivers. Much heavier rain may develop and fall in several hours should the storm system responsible for the upcoming severe weather outbreak briefly soar over the region. People living or traveling along small streams and low-lying areas along unprotected river flatlands should be prepared to take action. Thank you for watching this video and peace out till the next one.